Welcome to the Mediocre to Magnificent podcast. I'm your co-host, Braxton Matson, and your host, Lee A. Williams, and I just want to say thank you for tuning in because you are what makes this pure magnificence. You are the ripple effect of magnificence, and we are going to bring you a message that will give you insight, inspire you, motivate you, and challenge you to not only grow in your magnificence, but let you know that you are magnificent in everything you do. So stay tuned, you don't want to miss it.
We're here, man.
Man, yes, sir.
I'm liking this setup, man.
Man, you're liking it, man. The second week of the setup.
Second week,
It only
man.
took, I mean, we're working towards our 7th year, man. It only took,
It only took 7.
I mean,
It only took 7.
Jubilee. It only took a few. Like,
I'm
but
liking it, though, man.
sometimes, even if you say what the last one that we did, what was it? I don't know what we.
Oh, yeah,
Stay
Abraham
consistent, yeah.
consistency.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, to speak on like how consistent we've been, and then to say, like, man, we're looking pretty good right now. And it's not to, not to beat that. I'm not speaking from that. I'm speaking from an energy of we've been faithful.
Yeah.
We've been consistent. And we had the opportunity to have a new setup. And we could have chose something different.
Yeah.
But we were obedient and said, no, let's just go ahead and do this.
Right.
And it's because of the faithfulness. It's because of the consistency. So if we feel like it's an upgrade, it's because we're deserving of the upgrade. Now, what we're talking about, it kind of ties in. And shout out to Jamie, man, because this episode is basically sponsored by Jamie. What I mean by that, man, we were having a conversation, and it was about Proverbs 18:10.
Okay. Proverbs 18:10.
And Proverbs 18:10, let me read it. It said, the name of Yahuwah is a strong tower. The righteous runs into it and is safe. Now, the reason why people might be like, well, what were you talking about? Tower, you and Jamie? And we have a little bit, me and him might have a more intimate understanding of a tower, because at one point in our life, in the career field that we were in, he's an investor now, doing good in the markets. But there was a time that we were in the jail together.
Yeah.
And there's a tower, man.
Like a watchtower thing?
Right.
Yeah.
Like there's a tower, man.
Yeah.
So you have a partner, you might go into an area with 300 some inmates,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's two of y'all, and there's an officer that stays in the tower, and there's one that goes out on the floor. And you could flip back and forth. You could, like, it doesn't have to be like, okay, well, you're just, now there was some people that's like, okay, we got to keep them in the tower. But
oh, man.
and he could appreciate that. Coleman could appreciate it too. But so the thing is, man, is like we got to keep them in the tower. But now, with what we were saying, so let's get back to the Proverbs 18:10. Yahuwah is the strong tower, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the righteous runs into it and is safe. So could you imagine, just visualize this. You go into a section, it's 65 inmates, maximum security.
Max security.
You name the crime, they're in there, right?
Mhm.
And this is just for visualization. And you got to go feed breakfast. And lo and behold, the day you go in there, it's your day to feed. You're not one of the officers that we got to keep in the tower. It's your turn. I fed yesterday.
Right.
It's your turn.
Yeah.
We switch back and forth.
Mm.
Like I passed out jumpsuits, your feed breakfast. Whatever. Keep it light. But this morning is the morning they ride.
And you're the one down there.
You're in there. They're riding, man.
You're the one.
And it said, the righteous run into it and it's safe. And it is the tower.
Yeah.
So I gave a very vivid description of like, okay, we're in this 65, maximum security, you name the charge are in there.
Yeah.
They're riding at breakfast. So then you run out.
Mm-hmm.
But what if, for like Jamie, what if I'm the officer and I'm supposed to be watching you
Mm.
and I fall asleep? And I can't open, I'm
You
not
can't open the
I'm
door?
not opening the door. And you're banging on the glass like to get out.
Yeah, man.
You're calling on the radio like.
Oh, I'd be so mad, man. I made it out of that thing. I'd be like, what?
And you
didn't unlock the door, man.
You're
65 max security inmates rioting?
right. And I'm sleeping in the tower.
Oh.
But the key, the connection right now
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
Yah is never
He's never
sleeping
in
the tower.
That's the thing.
Right.
Yeah.
So to connect it, to say, okay, in this world we live in, not on some, because even if we go back to, man, I got a castle, I'm in Jerusalem, I built a wall, I got towers, I got watchmen on the wall.
Yep.
We're all called to be watchmen. I'm seeing the army
Mm-hmm.
from the other kingdom approaching. I'm blowing the shofar to notify, to let everybody see, like, hey, we have enemy troops coming.
Yeah. I mean, just the visualization of that as the tower.
Right.
You have the view of everything.
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 Right.
You know?
So the connection is, how do you have a view of everything?
Yeah.
You got to read.
Yeah.
You got to read. And you got to study to show yourself approved. Not to make someone else wrong, not to make yourself right.
Right. Right.
So you can see everything. Because the way I gave, when we were talking, me and Jamie were talking, I'm like, man, hey. And it was like, in the tower is safety.
Yeah.
So if Yah is a strong tower, in Yah is safety, is the connection.
Mm-hmm.
So anything outside of Yah and what he said and what he set up is a place for, they might be rioting.
Right.
Your partner might be asleep.
Yeah. It's not the tower.
The enemy forces might be
Right.
approaching.
But you can't see it because you're not.
You're supposed to blow the shofar.
Right.
You dropped it.
Yeah.
It off the tower.
Right. I love the illustration of it, man. How it illustrates that. I mean, when you look at it from like a perspective biblically, that was the way they knew when things were going to happen.
Now I'm gonna tell a quick story, and this might, I mean, whatever. But at this stage I was young.
Yeah.
Young gun.
Uh-huh.
You know, I was, and I'll just tell the facts. Let's just tell the facts. This is, I mean, it'll help someone. So I'm in max security, man. I'm in the place no one wants to be.
Nobody wants to be in.
And I say that there were select officers that were like, I'll go down there, I'm fine. Like, I prefer it there. Because it's like, if you handle that, you, like, the supervisors ain't going to mess with you. Like, you're keeping that under tabs, you're good.
Yeah.
So I used to work overtime all the time. I volunteered, like, send me down there.
Yeah.
But at this time, we had a inmate came back from prison. He was a convicted murderer. And he came back to go to court to appeal his sentence.
Yeah.
So that's why. So he was sentenced for murder. You understand what I'm telling you? Okay. So then there was 3 men, and I don't know how, and I'm just going to name, I'm just going to name. Well, no, I don't have to name. There was 3 people of a certain ethnicity, certain nationality, that they weren't together when I left my shift. You understand that? But when I came back, an officer that we would consider a duck put these 3 in the same section with the murderer that came back from appealing his court case. So what I'm trying to create is now these 3 were taking people's commissary. That's their store goods, their honey buns and their peanut butter and their chips and their noodles. So this man, the murderer from alleged, he came to appeal. He might not have did it. That's not my business.
That's what he was
sentenced in the charge. So it's not looking good, right?
Right.
But he came to the door and he said, "Man, at breakfast we're gonna have a problem." So what you mean? He said, "Word on the block is that they're gonna run in my room and try to take my commissary."
And he ain't having it.
And I'm not having it.
Yeah.
I'm already down the road for murder. Somebody's gonna get hurt in the morning.
Yeah.
And it was
it
was an older gentleman.
Yeah.
It was an older gentleman.
Yeah.
And these were younger, like gangbangers.
Yeah.
That were trying to bully and
right.
run the
like
door.
Yeah,
run the
yeah.
Right. So I'm like, okay.
Wow. So he told you that.
Yeah, he told me that, man.
What do you do?
Right. That's the part. That's the part.
I'm getting at.
That's the part I'm getting at. So I'm like, okay. And at this time working night shift, at breakfast, breakfast comes at 4:30, 5 o'clock, depending on where you're at in the numbering of the breakfast. You get off at 6.
So that's the tail end of your shift, kind of. So you're yeah,
I'm gonna have a brawl at breakfast,
right? And you're overtiming it, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So you get the whole mission of you can't have
It's
a
a
brawl.
lot.
You can't have a brawl at breakfast. You're trying to go home.
Right. Because there's stuff after that you got to deal with.
So at 2 a.m., whatever time it is, I'm by myself at this time.
You're by yourself?
Yeah.
Nobody's in the tower, nothing?
I'm in the tower.
Okay.
I'm by myself.
Whoa.
So I promise you, the only reason I'm not saying this to edify myself. I already made the word that I was a young gun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Understand what I'm telling you?
Yeah.
So I had my full gear on, right?
Hey. Full gear.
I popped all the doors in the complete unit.
All of the doors?
All of them.
Yeah.
Took off my badge and shirt and duty belt and went. Called the murderer out to come in. And said to the gangbangers,
Oh, okay.
if you want to take somebody's stuff, I'm taking it.
Wow.
If you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it right now.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be
we ain't waiting.
It's me and him
we ain't waiting.
versus you.
Yeah.
If you want to bully somebody,
Right.
you bully us. Come take it from us.
Wow.
Now there could be some.
There's some definitely
there could be
kickback on doing that.
There could be some good things about that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're honorable. Oh, you're courageous. Right. There's no fear.
Or there's the fact that you're crazy. Like, what the fuck were you doing?
Right. So this is the part. The name of Yahuwah is a strong tower.
Right.
And the righteous runs into it and is safe.
Yep.
I just told you 3 known gangbangers. They've already had a history of bullying people. They were separated. Somehow they're all back and they've already been taking people's stuff.
Right.
Just so happens to be a murderer. He's like, I'm not having it. And I knew in my heart that he was gonna hurt one of them. It was one of them kind. Like, hey man.
Yeah, you could
He was
tell.
calm. He was like
he was like, yeah,
I'm not having it. Someone's gonna get hurt in the morning.
Yeah.
And I believed him.
Yeah.
Like it was one of them. Like,
yeah,
okay,
there's ways you can tell. Like this, he's not playing.
he's not playing.
He's not
Like
playing.
these young guns, they're gonna meet this old head, and he's a convict.
Yeah,
he's not having it. He's gonna like
somebody's getting hurt. Somebody's getting hurt.
So then, like, I called their bluff. So not to say, but the whole reason why I gave that story. Let me read this scripture. To you, O Yahuwah, did we confide. We said you are our Elohim, for you were our shelter and strong tower against our enemies. And that's Jasher 89:5. Now, I just gave a story where I came out of the tower and nothing happened. Like they didn't want it. They weren't willing to do it. They were on some like, you have to understand in that, like a bully, like what a bully is.
Right.
And like, we want to sneak you. We want to run up on you. We out.
Like they don't do it up front.
Right.
They don't, not in your face.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, oh, we run up on you while you laying down, while you sleep. So then now it's like, we're standing, we're looking, come get it.
Right.
But if you want to say, in this instance, there's a place where you have to stay in the tower and run to the tower because he's your strong tower.
Right.
But then there's another side to this story that when you have to deal with the enemy, how do you deal with it?
Right.
Like it has to be a get behind me, Satan.
Yeah. Right.
It has to be I rebuke you. Now I'm telling you from my mature state. I was in my 20s, man. You understand what I'm telling you?
Right.
I'm 40 something now.
Right.
So in my mature state is like, you could have lost it all, man.
Really? Yeah.
Like how do you explain? Like even if y'all win the fight, you and the murderer.
Right. Yeah.
How do you explain I'm out of the tower without my badge and my shirt?
Yeah.
I'm in a black tee.
Right.
With no duty belt.
Yeah.
How do you explain that?
I mean, yeah, you didn't have anything.
How do you explain that?
Yeah.
And then what if they won?
Yeah.
You don't need to explain it.
You don't need to explain
it. It's like you don't got snuffed out in there.
Right.
For
Yeah.
what?
That's crazy, man.
From some old man's honey buns?
Oh.
I mean, I said it that way.
But that's true
to show you. Like,
but that's true. Like, what did you do?
You have to stay in the tower.
Yeah.
You have to stay in righteousness.
Mm-hmm.
There's certain things that will try to trick you, to take you off guard.
Yeah.
To bring you out of the tower.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a trick. Now, he protected me in that instance. Like, I'm not going to let this, he doesn't understand yet. So we're going to protect them. They're not going to move. They will not move. They're not going to break the threshold of the door.
Man.
They didn't, thankfully.
Yeah.
But that's not right. Because where in our day-to-day do we get tricked to allow ourselves to come out of the tower?
Mm-hmm. And
the whole thing is say, the righteous runs into it and is safe.
Right. Yeah. That's the thing, man. It's like being able to consistently have that intuition to run to the tower.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like you've got to have that.
Yeah. And I, looking back, like there's, and this is like, it's so interesting because there's sometimes that, there's times like everybody's supposed to go up.
Yeah.
There's a certain time like you're supposed to go up. Like it's time to go up.
Uh-huh.
They go to cursing. somebody saying, I ain't going up. No.
Yeah.
I'm not going up.
Yeah.
Now, there's two of us in the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And we look at it like, you got it? Yeah, I got this one. And then you go out of the tower. And at the time of my career, I'm like, I go out, just grab.
Yeah, man.
Like, you're going
Let's
back.
go. Come on.
And it wasn't nothing to like, oh, look at me. It's just like, you can't stay out.
Right.
But the part I'm saying now is, at what point do we say, how's a unit to control? I got a non-compliant.
Right.
Can you send me a couple units to?
Right.
Instead of me, like, I got it. And I go grab this guy.
Right.
And that's fine. But now, in the depiction of a control officer, who is that character in this? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So then I have to look. You mean to tell me that I, and
Says you gonna handle it?
my younger foolish days, looks at Yah and says,
yeah, man.
I'll handle it. Why?
Why? You don't have to.
You don't have to handle it.
You don't have to.
So at what point do you say, because he's the one in control?
Right.
And even if you know the system, like, there's a control in this, but then there's also a bigger, there's central control.
Ooh.
That controls it all, override everything.
Over everything.
Lock door, I could take over this person control. Like, oh, he's not doing right. To
Yeah.
take it over.
Right.
So at what point am I gonna radio to central control?
You're right.
Yeah.
This ain't working.
And say, hey,
come on.
Get behind me.
Right.
Wow. But you, and that's why I said I was willing to talk about this song, and I just make a joke saying he sponsored it, because I know he'll appreciate it, to say, you're going to take yourself outside of Yah.
Yeah.
And handle. And I know we're talking about like war, or the enemy's coming, or in the jail, but
it's more than that.
Applies to everything. Yeah. This could be like, hey, there's a road rager behind you.
Right.
Flies up on the side of you, gives you the finger, and then you're like, okay, I'm following him home.
Uh-huh.
Why? That's the trick. You done came out of the tower.
You came out of the tower. That's a great depiction of it, man. Of like a day-to-day thing.
A day-to-day.
That's a day-to-day thing.
You like, man, I done let him break my whole equilibrium. I was at peace until
right.
It's like, he has nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
I'm not letting him take me out of my tower.
That's it, man. You can't have that.
You will come in? That's prayer.
Yeah.
You will come in? I got a road rager. I need you to.
Right. I mean, for real.
I got a road rager I need you to deal with. I mean, could you imagine?
Yeah.
And there's so many different ways and examples that I could go with this day to day. But let's read this scripture. For you have been a shelter for me and a strong tower from the enemy. That's Psalms 61:3. You just got to know. You have to know. And I know there's some people that hasn't been an example where, like, you're literally going out. You're going to take yourself out.
Right.
And put yourself in enemy territory. For what?
For what? That exactly. For what?
For some person, it might be like, you turned the radio on and you didn't realize that you just put yourself in enemy territory. There's a new movie came out.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going. You just put yourself in enemy territory.
Mm-hmm.
People you don't think it's that serious.
Yeah.
You went to a certain establishment. You don't know that you just put yourself in enemy territory.
Man.
And then you're dealing with somebody like me that you had so many tools.
Uh-huh.
You had tools to help you in enemy territory. You took the tools off. I had a badge, man. That's just representation of like, that's a shield.
Right.
They call it a shield.
The shield. Mm-hmm.
I took it off.
You took the shield off, man.
Do you understand what I'm telling you? I'm being vulnerable enough to
You
help
took the
someone learn.
belt off, man. The utility belt.
So then if you're like, just to tie it in, like, you don't pray.
Yeah.
You don't put a tool down. You don't read your Bible. You don't put a tool down. You don't keep the commandments.
That's true.
You're getting less and less tools.
Less and less tools, and you're not in the tower.
You're not in the tower.
Yeah.
Anything can happen.
Right.
Outside the
Yeah.
tower.
Right.
What if, I like to do this. What if it wasn't even the inmates in the circle? What if I pop the door and I have to prop it to then go to another door and open it and all the other doors are? What if it wasn't nothing that happened? I slipped on some water and hit my head.
Oh man. For what? You left the tower.
I understand you're
You
saying.
left the tower. Oh, yeah.
But what if it was like, what if I just slipped and hit my head?
Yeah, man.
Like slip, it was a little leak. I didn't realize I slipped.
Yeah.
Now I know I'm being dramatic, but the thought process is like,
Man.
you're outside.
Yeah.
Of course you're gonna slip and fall if you're not in line.
Right.
You
That,
had
I mean,
to,
that, yeah.
you had to have hit your head because you're not thinking with good sense.
Right.
So yeah, man.
Man.
Let me do this one more time. The name of Yahuwah is a strong tower. The righteous runs into it and is safe. So you might be in a place that you haven't ran into it. You might be comfortable outside.
Mm-hmm.
Like the same way I was somehow in my mind could go out there and do what I did. Like, oh yeah, this ain't.
Yeah. We'll take
I'm the man.
We'll take
I'm the man.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
No, you're not. He's a strong tower.
All right.
But you get so complacent that you don't even know you're not in the tower.
That is it. That is
Did
the
you
comfortability
remember,
of it.
Did you remember when I told you? There's so many layers to this. You better rewind it and listen. I volunteered
You didn't have to.
to go to the work.
Yeah.
So how complacent and how comfortable do you have to be you're out of the tower?
Yeah.
You're living in lawlessness. You're living in sin. You're living in unrighteousness. You're living in disobedience.
Yeah.
And you volunteer to stay.
Man.
And then you end up becoming that.
Yeah.
Remember I said I took the shield off.
Yeah. You took everything off.
The belt of truth
Yeah.
off. These people better wake up.
Man.
So yeah, so that's the challenge. That's the plea to say, hey, if something was said and you're not in the tower, give me a call. Send me a message. Shoot an email.
Yeah.
We got to get you in the tower, man. And it might be uncomfortable at first because you done got complacent. But I will never forget when I went and talked to a youth. And there was Christian athlete. I said, you want to know what the play is? What's the play? Righteousness.
Yeah.
That's the play.
That's the play. That has to be the play.
That's the play. And it says the righteous runs to the tower.
Yep.
So yeah, man.
I loved it, man.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
The Tower, man.
Sponsored by Jamie Williams. Man.
There you go.
Love you, brother. Till next time.
This is your co-host here, Braxton Matson, and Lee and I just want to say thank you so much for tuning into this episode. We hope you've enjoyed it just as much as we did making it, but we couldn't do it without you. So please hit that like button, leave us a rating, leave us a review. Let us know what topic or subject that you would like us to talk about in your journey from mediocre to magnificent. But most of all, share it. Be the ripple effect of magnificence and know that you are magnificent in everything you do. Till next time.